What's up, YouTube? This is One Way, back live with another video. It's Friday night. You guys ready? Hope you guys got plans for tonight. Still early out here in Cali. It's barely 4 o'clock. Four is like what, 7 on the East Coast? So what's everybody got planned for tonight? Where's all the parties at? I just thought I'd come up here and talk live real quick. See how everybody's doing. See who's gonna tap in. See if my algorithm goes up. Or if they put me in the algorithm, I mean. So what's up? Everybody's working? Everybody's still at work? Maybe for another hour or so. Just thought I'd tap in real quick, see how my live is going. Shout out to everybody who's working, making that money. If there's someone up in here, let me know who's up in here. Let me know if my speaker's on or if my chat's working. Like I said, it's just gonna be a quick live just to see if someone comes through. Anybody gonna tap in? It's gonna be a different video today. I'm not gonna be up here talking down and all that stuff. I mean, not talking down, but you know what I'm saying? Spirit low. My last couple videos, even though they were good videos, I just don't. I like watching videos that are more like uplifting and positive and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? At least see a happy face on the person who's talking, you know. But once in a while, you gotta hit them with those serious videos. And so if you guys haven't checked out my videos, go check out like my last video. It was a little more serious. But today I'm just tapping in to see what's up with the world. I want to see who's cool with One Way. See if someone's finna tap in. Where's all my mods? just gonna be a quick live. I hope everybody's doing good out there and staying out of the BS or whatever. Especially if you're involved with the Fillmore saga. It just goes round and round. I mean, it's good for business, I guess. Shout out to Real Life TV. He's still doing his thing. And Cuddy over there in Africa. So what's up with everybody today? I seen a couple of you going live earlier. I was tapping in. I know you guys got that competition going on. If you're involved with the Fillmore saga of how you ain't watching other people and stuff like that, but I don't know. Probably won't get into that competition. Because I randomly watch people because it's weird when I watch. It's like their video's been going on maybe for even an hour or more, and I'll catch my name up in there. So it's like, I just gotta see what they're saying about me, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You guys have this other ill way of thinking about it. But me, I just be wanting to see things. So I know what's up with everything when I come and maybe speak on something, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be clueless and not know what's going on, so I be tapping into all y'all videos once in a while just to see what's up. I know a lot of you guys switched up on 1Way, but that's how it goes, I guess, you know what I'm saying? So what's up with everybody? Where's all my Friday night live people at? Anybody coming through? Everybody still at work? I know everybody on the East Coast ain't at work. See if IV comes through my channel one time. See if he supports 1Way. I want to see if this is the test right here. I want to see if IV subscribed to 1Way. See if 1Way's finna be messing with him and some other people. Shit, I don't even know who subscribed to me now in the Fillmore saga, because I don't see nobody be coming through, leaving comments or nothing. So it's like, shit. I leave comments on their lives and stuff like that. And I don't know. Like I said, it's all good. So what's going on this weekend for everybody? Where's all the action at? I know there's some stuff going on this weekend, beginning of the month. I gotta finish up Christmas shopping. You guys doing your Christmas shopping? I know a lot of you guys probably haven't even started. But shit, I gotta buy presents. And I gotta go donate to the kids, you know what I'm saying? 1Way be donating kids or donating toys to the kids. As much as people wanna talk about me collecting toys and stuff like that, but they don't know that I'll be playing with them toys and stuff like that. I collect them toys because, you know, either I like to collect them or we flip them, because, you know, I got partners that be dealing with that stuff. Yeah, you gotta donate for the kids. You gotta help out the kids. You gotta help out the people that are in need, especially this time of year, Christmas. It's messed up for any kids out there not to be having no Christmas or no Christmas presents and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Every kid deserves a good present, a bike or something. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I remember growing up, my parents didn't buy me too much toys and stuff like that. My pops, for some reason, he thought, you know, because I was a little hunter and stuff like that, and he was into hunting, that every Christmas he would just buy me something that was related to like hunting and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like give me some hunting boots or he'd buy me a gun or something like that, or a fishing pole, or all my friends, they had toys and stuff like that growing up. Transformers. I got some Transformers, to be honest with you, that my parents bought me when I was a kid. I still have them in the box. That's to show you guys that I don't even play with my toys, even growing up. I left them in the box. All my friends, they had toys, all the toys and shit growing up. So I would be just going playing with all their toys and stuff like that. But me, I didn't really have too much toys growing up and stuff like that. Like I said, my pops always bought me stuff that was related to like outdoorsmen or something like that, a new knife, or you know what I'm saying? That's how it was my whole life growing up. All my friends, they would come through with their toys and stuff, new skateboards and stuff. I would have to request, like I would have to tell my dad, man, I want a skateboard for Christmas. Yeah, it was, growing up, it was like my pops, because he was out of Vietnam and shit, them sea wolves and stuff. So he was a rescuer out there. So his mindset was like to train me to be like a little soldier. You know what I'm saying? He cared about the way I walked and everything, everything that I did. We would go out hunting in the woods and stuff like that, and man, the way I walked, and he was always staring at me, mean mugging me. And it seemed like my pops always mean mugged me and shit, like always staring at me like I was doing something wrong and shit. You know what I'm saying? I always felt like that. Like he was always, I don't know. I didn't like, I didn't meet up to his standards. You know what I'm saying? As like being, I would walk through the hills and stuff like that. Maybe I snap a little twig or something like that, and he would give me a dirty look, like, and like me, shit, I don't, I'm just walking through. I'm not paying it. For him, it's like you should have known the twig was there. You're gonna scare off the animals, and like every little thing that I did, it seemed like he was on me. Anything growing up, my pops was pretty harsh and shit. I told you my pops didn't play and shit. That one time, shit, he beat my ass with pool sticks and shit. Left me all fucked up, bruised and all fucked up. My pops, he didn't play and shit. But I thought my pops, he wasn't, because I see my other friends, that shit. I see my friends get their heads bashed against bumpers and shit like that. So I thought, my pops ain't that bad and stuff like that. Yeah, he beat me with pool sticks, but that was because I was lying and I was harassing my sister and shit like that. And I probably deserved to get my ass beat with pool sticks and shit. I was throwing cue balls in the walls and shit, making holes, and I was doing all kinds of stupid shit growing up. The main thing was when I would lie. My pops, he didn't like shit. That was like the main thing that my pops was regulating on, was lying. Like he didn't care, kind of, even if I did something wrong, but as long as I told him the fucking truth, that was like all that mattered to him and shit. Shit, I remember even my sister, she would be sneaking over dudes, and my parents would be out of town, and I would be covering up for her. But I'd be stupid. My dad be on it. He see where they'd be tagging up in her room and shit like that. So he knows that people came through. And so I tell him, yeah, no one came through. And next thing I know, I'm on the ground getting slapped and shit on Father's Day and shit. And my pops, he didn't care. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about my pops being mean, because I love my pops. But at the same time, my pops, he didn't play growing up. That's why I think a lot of these kids out there nowadays, they just running wild because they ain't got nobody right there to like put them in check. You know what I'm saying? Like all the times that I was doing bad and stuff like that. Shit, I feared my dad growing up. To be honest with you. Shit, there was times there was times, to be honest, when I was like, man, I don't even want my dad to come home, to be honest with you. That's how much I feared my pops and shit. Especially if I knew I fucked up at school or something like that. I was like, man, I hope my pop don't ever come home and shit. I would fear my dad and shit. Like, sometimes you get those progress reports at school saying that you're fucking up. And I would always get them things and shit. And man, my pops, he didn't play and shit. He was ruthless growing up. Even with the neighbors and everything and stuff like that. It was different growing up, you know what I'm saying? Shit, my pops even, I've seen him just do crazy shit. As much as he's like a pretty straight guy, like, I've seen him do some crazy shit. That's all I could say. Growing up, hunting and all that stuff, man, we used to do some crazy stuff growing up too. Like, my pops, he didn't have no fear. Like, when we would be out hunting, before we even get to the place and shit, he'd be rolling up, popping shit out of the fucking vehicle. And he didn't care where we were too. And he would even get out sometimes, and like, he didn't care, like, it'd be on private property and shit like that. He'd get out there and sneak through the barbed wire, and you know what I'm saying, or maybe drop off his partner. And when it came to like getting that kill and making that, you know what I'm saying, they did whatever it took, like, growing up. And I was out there in the mix of all that stuff. I would have ranch owners and police and fish and game questioning me, and my pops knew that I just couldn't say nothing about nothing. I'm not saying my pops broke the law and stuff like that, but you know how it is when you're out there in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, I could tell you guys some crazy hunting stories, but some of them I can't really say on YouTube probably. I don't want to be flagged, you know what I'm saying? And plus, I don't know if I'm going to be getting nobody in trouble too, you know what I'm saying? But that was like back in the days, growing up. I don't know how I got talking about hunting and stuff, but yeah, I was talking about my pops. My pops, like I said, he didn't play. And you guys going hunting this weekend? I think deer season is over for some zones. See, that's what you guys need to be getting out doing, and get in touch with like outdoor and stuff like that. Go out fishing and go hunting and stuff like that. You ain't even gotta go hunting. You can just even go out there in nature and just take pictures and shit. Like me, I don't really kill animals that much anymore, because I done got it in me too much anymore to be out hunting and stuff like that. So nowadays I take pictures and shit of what I see, because the outdoor, I still love the outdoor. I'll never lose touch with the outdoors. Yeah, that was the thing growing up too. When I would go hunting and stuff like that, I would be wearing all my, all my street clothes and shit. And my pops would always feel some type of way. Sometimes he'd be like, "Why are you dressing up here? We're out in the fucking middle of nowhere." And there's just my style, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I don't know how I ended up the way I ended up. Like, so involved with the streets and all that stuff. Even though my pops tried so hard to keep me out of, like, the streets and all that stuff like that. I don't know what attracted me so much to the fucking street life and all that drama and shit. Just being at a young age and shit. Growing up, I was just always in the hoods and stuff like that. Always out there in the street life, hustling and dealing and doing all kinds of crazy shit. I don't know if you guys grew up here in California, but California is it's pretty easy to get caught up in the street life, you know what I'm saying? It's like all around. And that's one thing I wish I would have never fucking got tapped into, was like street life mentalities. Well, actually, I learned a lot from the streets and shit, so I ain't gonna say nothing about, I can't be dissing the streets, but I think my pops tried to raise me to be a better person, but for some reason the streets kept calling me and stuff like that, and that's how I was like hustling, making my money and stuff like that, and all my friends. So as much as my pops tried to keep me out of that stuff, I don't know why I was so much up in it. Maybe because my sister was like up in it too back in the days growing up. So we were kind of, bad kids and stuff. But she changed, quick, and seems like I didn't change till later on in life, till after I had my kid. And a lot of my friends had passed, you know what I'm saying? My best friend, rest in peace, Manu. Them in the wild days that I remember. He's original. He's from my area, but he had, a 408 on his stomach, because that's what my area code was growing up, was 408. All the way until my teen years, I was growing up in the 408 area code. But then they changed area codes, and it kind of messed up a lot of people, especially in the streets that had tattoos and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, I don't know. Things change and shit. Like I said, this is just a quick live. Just want to see who would tap in. Where's dude from Romania yesterday? I want to see if he was going to tap in. I wanted to hear life in Romania. I want to hear the hustle out there. I don't really see people coming through, so I'll probably end this live. I appreciate everyone who did come through. Everybody have a good Friday. Peace out.